Chat, I'm here. I'm here, chat. I know a lot of y'all leave. As soon as y'all don't see my camera, y'all like, oh, Millie accidentally went live. What's up, man? How y'all doing today? How's everybody feeling? Thursday, March 20th. Uh Thirsty Thursday, the first day of the second half of the working week. Let's lock in. Let's have a beautiful show today. And we're finally getting a reaction here from the market, right? And similar to what I said yesterday during the FOMC stream, right? Similar to what I said during the FOMC stream, right? And give it some time for the market to kind of like, react to some of this stuff because Powell said a whole lot of nothing, but he said a few things that were very, 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 very important and hints to what's actually happened within the crypto space. AOKG said AOKG said play my song, man. That was, I feel like that was the top signal when I started like doing the whole music. That was the top signal. So I was like, you know what, I'm not doing that. That's the top, bro. That was like a top signal, man. Appreciate those kind words. AOKD said drop the banger. Man, that was the top signal, bro. I said, nah, I'm good. I'm not doing the music. That was the top signal. Once I started like popping the music, I got suspended off Twitter. Then crypto started crashing. That was like the ultimate top signal, right? So Millie start doing the music, that might be the top. That might be the top. Every time I get suspended on Twitter, the market crash. Every single time. Every single time. And it's not like the market crashes. It signals like a local top. It's like we be doing so good. I get the I built up my Twitter again to 10,000 followers. Again, market peak out, crash. I said this happened two times. This the second time this done happened when my Twitter page got suspended and it was the signal that it was the top. But I can't make this up. So yeah, that was the top signal, AOKG, for sure, for sure. He said, well, that was a dope way. Well, man, the market right now is reacting. All right, we got a few things that's happening, guys. That's positive here. So we got North Carolina senators introducing a bill to invest up to 10% of public funds into Bitcoin. So not only are we seeing this crypto reserve becoming a thing, and there's been pressure for the US to buy 1 million Bitcoin, but now states individually are working to get these bills passed as well to have crypto on their balance sheet. You also have here Sol ETFs launching US. That was very, very bullish. Pakistan to legalize cryptocurrency, more bullish news. The SEC is no longer pursuing the appeal in the Ripple's case, and we do not have an FOMC meeting in April, but we may have a Fed's minutes where Jay Powell talks or something like that. So just keep that in mind. We still will have the normal CPI data, the stuff that Jay Powell said he has to monitor, right? So he'll be monitoring this. One thing what we are not seeing is crypto really react to the bullish news here, right? Donald Trump allegedly at some point will be announcing 0% tax on crypto. I don't know if it's going to be today. This could be like fake news. Who knows, right? But there's been noise that this could be a possibility. As you know, the most popular shared chart right now in the space is the Bitcoin Global Liquidity M2. That coupled with the question here, right, is does retail come back, right? In January, Pump's fund saw 1.7 million tokens launched daily with over 1% graduating. This week we went a full 24 hours without a single one. That's crazy, right? So now many people are questioning, like, did retail pull the rug, right? And is retail coming back? And we got to kind of like go back and talk about how these stocks have been performing, right? Because these stocks need to get over these key moving averages, right? And if we can get the stock market to kind of like act right here on the weekly, we could possibly start to get more into this next leg, because a lot of things across the board on cryptocurrency is oversold. We're just dealing with a lot of the macroeconomics and things that we cannot control. Plus, Powell hinted at nothing but uncertainty, and a lot of people thought he was being dovish. I personally got a hawkish tone. I got the tone as in all right, since big dog Trump want to put these tariffs in and kind of like leave me with the mess, and people saying it's our policy that's causing this. I'm gonna just say uncertainty because of the tariffs, right? And until we read the data and how these tariffs truly are affecting the economy and policy, we won't make any decisions until then, right? So it's kind of like a crazy market that we're in currently, but it would be a little bit more easier for these altcoins and for cryptocurrency to at least put in this next leg as this wave of liquidity comes in. If we can get some type of motion here within the stock market, right? And again, you are seeing the next day kind of like the next day reaction to some of the news, right? Because if you look at job data and you look at the home builders market, right, you can kind of like sense the weakness. And what these weaknesses are being portrayed as if it's the tariffs, right? It's the tariffs. It's the tariffs. This is within the economy, within these businesses, et cetera, et cetera. So my question to you guys, right? My question, how you guys feeling as far as retail? Do you, and just be honest, right? I ain't here to judge nobody. I'm really just checking the sentiment because I know how I personally feel, right? So it's just like how y'all feel. Do y'all feel like things are tight right now? Like you would want to put more money into crypto? Are you a little bit uncertain because of these macro fears? Or you just frankly not doing nothing, not buying a dip, or maybe you have been unloading the bag and going crazy and double timing on your buying, right? Buying a dip. In my opinion, I look at it like this. My focus is increasing my work ethic and really working to make more money. So regardless of what happened, I'll be able to take advantage of these opportunities accordingly. So people who don't plan to fail. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. You've heard it all before, right? And that's pretty much the mind state that I'm in currently, right? Also doing a lot of research on things outside of just the Bitcoin 4-year cycle. According to Arthur Hayes, though, he says J Powell delivered QT basically over at April 1st, right? Because they did come out and say, hey, we've been taking out 25 million or whatever, 25, I don't know what it was, but then I know he did say they're going to start reducing it to 5 million. So that kind of gave you an idea that they're hinting towards quantitative tightening. So this is the thing, is like, are you willing to take that risk to jump and now with anticipation that QE comes because of this hint? That's kind of like gambling, right? But if you get the gamble right, you look back at these dips like these were wonderful opportunities, opposed to someone like myself right now who's conservative and may choose to buy upon confirmation rather than take that risk. And only because I'm a little bit further in the cycle in my head personally compared to anybody that may have just been getting in. So different risk, different situation, different time a window there, and I think we gotta kind of like separate each other individual based on time, and that's why they say time capitulation is normally your biggest enemy, right? Normally your biggest enemy. But you could see here that they've been, this is Congress. Tim Emmer says he believes Bitcoin strategic reserve.
The thing you're talking about, two answers. One, yes, there's legislation. I think there are different members that have different versions. I'm pretty sure Nick Begich, our new member from Alaska, is one of them who's, he is.
He loves Bitcoin and Mt. Gox, so
I'm telling you,
he's OG.
Nick is great. But so yes, there is legislation, and I believe that before this Congress is done, that will be enacted.
Okay, that's great to hear.
All right, so again, pointing out the fact that these next 4 years could be extremely bullish for risk on assets, specifically Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. Interesting take, guys. You guys let me know how you feel about that. This was from Donald Trump himself. He said the Fed would be much better off cutting rates as U.S. tariffs start to ease their way into the economy. Do the right thing. April 2nd, Liberation Day in America. So Trump also kind of like putting the pedal to the metal on the fact that he wants them to cut rates. Powell just seems like he wants to play a little bit of hardball and he wants to look at the data. So this is an interesting, you know, chess game here between Trump and Powell. Another thing I've been paying attention to And like I said, doubling down on my research on really like these liquidity cycles here. So see if I can actually show you guys what I. So apparently, let me get into let me get we got 26 people in here. Let me get into some of these comments before I get into the next part. My name is Crypto Millie. Like and subscribe. Fact is, Mr. Moderator. What's up, John 316? Yo, AB, what's up? What's up, man? Good to see you in here. Did we get rugged again? Did you open a new username on the main account that got banned already, or was it a new email and login? Nah, it was a whole new situation there. AOKG. AB, what's the word, good brother? They can't turn on the money printers because Elon exposing their loopholes. Yeah, that's why Elon is playing heel right now. He's sort of like in the villain role. We're screwed. Really, it ain't no way around it. But this is a nice slump to buy in at. This is another opportunity that will make people rich if they buy all the right tokens in the larger amounts. Definitely, man. These dips. When you look back at these dips, and we kind of like go over how the next 4 years, and I'll get into some of the things with this liquidity cycle that I found very, very interesting. Believe it or not, a lot of the liquidity cycles that we're currently in are all saying that we could possibly be at the peak, right? And like one step closer away from the recession, right? And I'll get into exactly what some of the research that I went over. It says that was nothing that everyone doing can never risk more. What's up, Millie? Do you not see the pump coming? I've been buying H bar. That's what's up. John 316. I have 60K right here. You go with the 60K. The pump coming? I don't know. Is the pump coming? The pump. A lot of people were saying the pump was coming yesterday. They said the Powell started the altcoin season, but again, the market is starting to react to what they should have been reacting to originally, right? But that was just a liquidity trap to catch those people that get euphoric when they see green candles. At the end of the day, if you decipher the things Powell was saying, the main thing he was saying was there's uncertainty, there's uncertainty, there's uncertainty. The same thing that I've been saying and kind of like banging in everybody's heads for the last 3 to 6 days that I've been making content. Hence my conservative approach, which I don't think is anything wrong with that, because if things do continue to go down, you'll be able to kind of like have that eagle eye and put yourself in a position to get the best discounts, the best things on sale, right? And I'll go into some of the things that I'm actually looking at, because again, guys, we should have that next leg of liquidity coming in, right? There also was this article here where a lot of people are taking certain things away. Like we were saying earlier, beginning in April, the committee will slow the pace of decline in its security holdings by reducing the monthly redemption cap on Treasury securities from 25 billion to 5 billion. The committee will maintain the monthly redemption cap on the agency debt and agent mortgage-backed securities at 35 billion, right? So yeah, it was 25 billion. My apologies, to 5 billion. So you can see here that they are starting to pace the decline of what they've been reducing, and this is why people are saying QT is coming to an end, right? Because of this line here, right? But what you can see here, the committee seeks to achieve maximum employment inflation rate 2% over the long run. Uncertainty is all. It's been uncertain. You see it. It's all about uncertainty right now, and it's hard to argue anybody that's conservative because markets hate uncertainty, and this is why you're starting to see things either go sideways or bleed out or even capitulate, depending on what you're looking at within the market. Doesn't mean that we can't bounce, because when the next wave come in and these things get hot, oversold, and maybe we get some type of bullish narrative that can start the next leg, because we can't argue that we are getting a lot of bullish news. Sol just got ETFs in the US, right? After all the things that we've been seeing with Solana, they still managed to get approved ETFs in the US, right? Pakistan, right? And then you know how they've been like taxing on crypto. They made cryptocurrency legal. XRP SEC case got dropped, so you kind of are wondering like, wow, well, what's going on with the news? Well, that's the market's not really reacted to the news because of the uncertainty, right? Looking again at those pump fund stats really show you that retail has kind of left crypto for a while, right? They don't feel as rich as they once felt. And this is why you're seeing not a lot of people playing around in the casinos. Casinos are kind of like a ghost town right now, right? When people not really playing in casinos, right? So you want to see those casinos really, really hot and a lot of people gambling, right? Because unfortunately, when you see everybody in a casino, that's a good chance that, you know what I mean, that you might want to start taking something off the table. Yeah, so I've been kind of like doubling down on my research on these liquidity cycles here, and I even created it like a so on my research. Let me show you guys something here because I don't know if it's gonna let me pull up my 1 second here. My PowerPoint for you guys, but just doing research here on these liquidity cycles. So let me go to downloads, see if I can actually pull it up. Economic cycles here. All right, so yeah, the overview here of the economic cycle. So I even created like a cool little visual here, right? That actually highlights the liquidities, the current cycles, right? You got the 50-year expansion cycles, the 18.3-year contraction cycles, 9-year expansion cycles, then the 3.4-year contraction cycles, right? So I kind of like created these. I mean, now I said I don't even know why I called these expansion, but they're actually over here, right? I can't pronounce that word, real estate and business, and then the kitchen cycle. My apologies, but this was something that I created right here, right? And it kind of like outlined some of the major events that happen within each one of these cycles, right? Like the dot-com bubble, 2008 global financial crisis, the 2020 C-19 pandemic, the 2023 AI boom, and just where these major events happen within these cycles. And most of the cycles, apparently, from what the research that I did, right? Most of the cycles, actually, let me show you guys here. Most of these cycles, all right, so it says the 54-year cycle, which is the Kondratiev wave. It says currently we're in long economic expansion and contractions. It says peaks corresponded with industrial revolutions and major economic events. We last peaked in 1971. Expect turbulence from 2025 to 2030. That's just based off the 54-year cycle. And then you got the 18.3-year cycle here, which is the real estate boom and bust. It says driven by real estate speculation and credit cycles. The last crash was '08. Next expected downturn 2026. 2025 likely marks the peak before decline. So even within the 18.3 year cycle, we're still like at the, it says 2026 could be a bad year, right? The 9-year cycle, which is the business and market trends. It says stock market and corporate earnings fluctuations. Last cycle, 2016 recession concerns. 2025 may be another peak before downturn. And then as far as like the 3.4-year cycle, which is short-term market swings, in 2021 we peaked. 2024, 2025 could be a correction. Expect short-term rebound. So a little bit better analysis of the 3.4-year cycle, but most of these cycles say that we're coming to the area where we're either, it should slow down a little bit or we've peaked, which was interesting because I was like, man, let me look back at these other cycles, not just the cryptocurrency 4-year cycle. And it was just crazy, right? It was just crazy. So I just thought that was interesting, and that like all of these cycles say 2026 is supposed to be a bad year. Hopefully all this like stuff is wrong, bro, because that's just crazy in my opinion. Like that I just looked into like 54-year cycle, the 18-year cycle, 9 year, and they all say that 2026 is supposed to be a bad year, which is crazy, bro. So I don't even know, bro. I don't even know. But yeah, that's what I was doing, guys. Full time Web3 type shit, man. Just create and using information to bringing this information into visually something I can understand. Yeah, 35 people in here. Late to stream. What's up, second time? Chad, I timed the market and made profits, but now 3x and my tokens have hit consensus prices. Look interesting. It's all cycles. Yeah, crypto playground. It's all cycles. The moon. This don't got nothing about the moon and whether we on a flat. Man, what are you talking about? This could be super accumulation period instead of alt season. So when we get another leg up, it could be like alt season. Yeah, it's gonna be different opportunities, man. When we start going up, right? You just gotta have the tokens you looking at prepared. Keep an eye on some. You may be like 4 or 5 tokens that got a good chart of accumulation, still building, community still thriving. Just keep good 4 or 5 tokens. You don't gotta buy every dip, but just be prepared. Have that clip prepared so when we do hit a next leg up, yeah, a lot of these Solana tokens, Ethereum, meme coins, or whatever ecosystem that you want to play in, will have tokens that's going to spawn, or even older ones that will go up 20x, 50x, right? So it's just being properly prepared. Yeah, I created that, man. I created that little visual there. I be, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Your boy, yeah. I think we have the tariffs to offset a 2026 recession. Well, hopefully you're right, man. Honestly, I ain't about to act like I know, right? But yeah, all of those cycles got 2026 being kind of like a rough year. Right? Crypto Playground says it's all cycles. I keep my portfolio is the reflection tokens I hold. Be careful. Yeah, so that's pretty much what the market is trying to do. The market is trying to price in J Powell's tone, right? And then we'll continue to look at the data, right? So what's going to be important is if these stocks can actually get back above these key moving averages, right? Because if these stocks continue to struggle, I can only expect crypto and specifically altcoins to struggle as well. Good to see nice, good bounce here from the Russell. You know what I mean? But we need, and these are weekly charts, right? What was interesting, I talked to, well, I didn't talk to anybody. I was actually watching a YouTuber, and he was saying how, for anybody that was like trading on the shorter time frames, like maybe the 1 hour, 4 hour, or whatever, right? This has been a great market for them, right? Because a lot of these moves have been like, real short moves, right? You pump for a little bit, you dump for a little bit, really within a range if you look at things from a long term perspective. So anybody that's been really holding spot have just been sitting, waiting for the tokens to go up. And in most cases, these tokens have not been going up. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, man. So, but stock's not looking bad on the week. They just need to get back above these key moving averages. I just don't know how it's going to happen, right? You got the moving average trending to the downside. You got the man coming out speaking on uncertainty. The outlier here is maybe this month, April. I mean, next month, April, we don't have a FOMC meeting, but I'm tired of even saying that because the last month, I believe, was February. We didn't have a FOMC meeting, and we didn't pump, right? So I'm tired of even saying that. We just got to look at the data, and we got to be like Powell, right? We got to keep looking at the data. Whoo! Nothing like some good old water, right? All right, let's get into some of these comments, see what y'all got going on. Meanwhile, I want to look at some other things on the chart here. Bitcoin still holding 84, right? Not bad. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. But I don't know. I don't know. I just know uncertainty is not like when you think about the definition of uncertainty, it's like it's like you don't know, right? It's like uncertainty. But in investing, uncertainty is it's like bad. It's like a bad word, right? It's not, it's not, But it all really comes down to, like I said, to the resilience of your capital in this market. You got good capital coming in, man. You set. You got good stability. You good. You're gonna be able to survive this, right? Regardless of what area of the market we go into. It really don't matter if we do go bearish or if we, do pump from here, right? You got the money to capitalize, and that's what it comes down to, right? It's basically what it is, man. I'm really not, I'm not foreign to these type of environments, right? Where it's like really it's just tough for people who can't keep putting money in crypto. I get it. It's really just tough for that because it's like, dang, if an emergency happened or if if you got to choose between crypto and your responsibilities, then you gotta do what you gotta do. You feel me? So it's just gonna be unfortunate that this range or this whatever that we're in, because we're not just gonna go straight up. I know everybody want us to go straight up. I know everybody want things to go straight up, but we're not just gonna go straight up, right? You know what I mean? We're not just gonna go straight up at the end of the day. So, with that being said, it's like, you know, are you gonna have the patience to wait this thing out, or are you just gonna get so frustrated to where it's just like you start selling right before it pump? Because it always happened like that. Y'all ever had a token, as soon as you sell it, it pump, or as soon as you dump it, I mean, as soon as you buy it, it dump. It always happened like that. I don't know what, it's just always happens like that. So the best thing to do right now, and I know this sounds crazy, but sometimes the best thing to do is absolutely nothing. It's okay to say, okay, I need more information. Before I make any more moves right now, I need more information. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, everybody is not about to be Warren Buffett. Everybody is not about to be Nancy Pelosi, right? Yeah, I mean, it's like everybody try to become the greatest trader of all time, bro. And just like sometimes you just gotta chill. I'm chilling. I'm not really tripping on this market right now. Whatever happens, happens. Um, I just want to make sure that I got money to execute on whatever opportunity comes my way. That's the only thing that matters. Down here, Bitcoin was 15K and I was in crypto, this was a little different. This was like I gotta buy everything because this I'm betting my life on this bull run to happen. But we up here now, so I gotta look at things a little bit different so that if we do enter an area where things get a little bit, you know, tight, you know what I mean? We can still take advantage of a bearish environment. Yeah, that's pretty much how I'm looking at it. We pump, next leg up happens. Guess what? I got my tokens prepared that I'm gonna buy that's oversold, and I'm gonna ride it up. So either way, you're gonna win. Just make sure you got your bag right. That's what it comes down to. I'm just not finna overthink this thing, man. I'm not even finna do that, bro. I'm not even finna do that. But it was fun looking at it into a lot of these cycles and me like, oh man, that's some crazy work. 2025, 2026 in the bull run to top in early 2026. If Trump is more focused on cutting U.S. debt, Powell been singing the same song since 2023, and I'm in a hole waiting for a sign like, or him and Powell, they gotta come to a agreement. They gotta come to an eye to eye agreement, right? And right now they're at odds. Who's to say how long this stare down will last? By fading the cycles, you were saying this time is different. Oh, I'm not fading the cycles, bro. I'm doing research into cycles outside of just the Bitcoin 4 year cycles, right? Like I'm just having an open mind about these other cycles that we can possibly be in, right? I was amazed learning about like the 54-year cycle and the 18-year cycle and how most of these cycles say that you know I'm not even gonna say where we're at in most of them cycles, but yeah, it is what it is. Nvidia is moving to America. Maybe something is actually going right. I'll check out Nvidia for you guys. I got the stocks pulled up. We'll check out Nvidia. I think I got Nvidia pulled up. Um, I thought I had it pulled up here. Yeah, because I've been looking at stocks too, chat. I've been looking at stocks too. Nvidia, yeah, Nvidia still below that weekly moving average that we hate to see it above. So it's just like, come on, guys. Like, a lot of people was like really came in this chat trying to be all super bullish, and I'm like, man, until we see these stocks performing first and foremost, because Wall Street, they not about to let this dump and then crypto not dump. All this stuff going dump. You know what I'm saying? It's all going dump. And if these stocks can't start performing, it's hard for me to believe that we're gonna have an altcoin season or Bitcoin going to 200K anytime soon. Anytime soon, man. You know what I mean? Maybe U.S. buys that 1 million Bitcoin, and then we see individual states do it, and then we see other countries do it. That would be crazy, right? If 30% of the states start buying Bitcoin, right? The U.S. government buys the 1 million Bitcoin, right? And then you start seeing these countries all doing it. That would create a crazy supply shock for BTC, and that would single handedly like spark super cycle. Like altcoin season would be so crazy because we'll have so much liquidity coming to Bitcoin specifically, and a lot of these whales are going to rotate that liquidity into ERC20 tokens, Ethereum, and Ethereum. That right there, that's the domino effect, right? If everybody, in 2 years from now, we start seeing every state buying Bitcoin, every country buying Bitcoin, it's, um, nations buying Bitcoin, whatever, right? And then BTC pumped to 200, 250K, maybe higher, right? When that rotation happens into ETH, that's going to be the rotation that sends ETH to 10K or something crazy. So I can't say I can't see that happening, right? But I cannot see that happening with the stock market dumping and going into a freaking bear market. Like, that's just not realistic, guys. That's just not realistic. I mean, these are like major stocks, right? These are not like the little penny stocks. This is major shit, right? Nvidia, you know what I'm saying? In a downtrend. So I hold that hopium near my heart, but I'm realistically seeing signs of weakness. Finally, Jesus coin moving. That's good, man. I seen Crypto Mealis is going crazy on Jesus coin. Millie H bar XLM is better invest in your opinion. Well, I'm biased to H bar, so I've done like a little research on XLM, but I'm just biased to H bar. I've done more research in H bar. I know more about H bar than XLM, so I would always say H bar. Doesn't mean that H bar is better than XLM. I'm just biased towards H bar. Man, I'll be able to survive if protesters chill out. I can make my Tesla money smoothly. The door is over. Top was December 2024, January 2025. I don't know how I'm talking nonsense, bro. Did I say that crypto was about to explode or Bitcoin was a? I mean, read the room, bro. Or I don't know. I'm not going to debate with nobody in the comments today that's talking crazy, but bro, I didn't say nothing about. I didn't make no moon boy comments here. I gave you a realistic assessment of what I'm seeing on the market. So if that's talking nonsense, thank you for the comment, good brother. The top was in December 2024, January 2025, according to whatever your name is. My woman asked me about crypto. I just hugged her and said I can't no more. The question for me is what 2008 style recession would do to a Bitcoin. Oh man, well, if you already look at the XHB, we can see that it's losing steam there, right? But it's holding up a little bit better than Nvidia here. It actually had a little bounce coming back on the weekly, but I mean, like I said, like if you lose the home builders market and unemployment starts rising, you can go ahead and pack it up. especially if Jay Powell going to come out and keep saying uncertainty, uncertainty, uncertainty. Well, there it goes. You can pack it up, right? Market gives us beautiful opportunities. We buy into this black swan event, however that may look. Maybe it's a recession, and QE happens and pumps our bags. I don't understand where the talking nonsense came from that, but hey, I can't change anyone's opinion outside of my own. Yeah, just sitting on your hands. I buy one token that earns dividends off the grid until we pump. AV said I'm off the grid until we pump. Man, he said the same thing over and over. I would be in the band on Titanic if it's done. I am too far in. Over April 30th, we ride. We got that crock pot set and forget it. Hey, we got to get the oodles and noodles, man. We eating oodles and noodles for the next 6 months, right? You know what I mean? We eating oodles and noodles, meal prepping, we chilling. You know, we ain't buying nothing, no materialistic things. We stacking our chips and we getting prepared for these generational bottoms. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't see nothing wrong with that. I'm cool with that. Altcoins will make people rich in 2025. Well, I hope you're right, 77. When I was new to crypto, it always happened like that. As soon as you sell it, rocket. He told us that you was getting off the ship and I pivoted right into blue chips. You ain't never lied. Yeah, bro. I ain't even being a Dejan like that right now. It's no point. It's no point in being like a super Dejan unless you like day trading meme coins. But if you ain't day trading meme coins, bro, you cannot even hold one. You cannot even hold these meme coins overnight. I was day trading meme coins a few days ago, right? And I was like, it's like 11 o'clock, right? It's like 11 o'clock. I'm like, dang, this is a good meme coin. Matter of fact, this might have been yesterday, right? I forgot. I think the meme coin was called This is going. The ticker is parabolic. That was the meme coin, right? I got into it pretty early, and it went up to like 100K market cap, and I took my profits, whatever, and I had a little bag sitting in it, and it was like 11, 12 o'clock. I'm like, man, should I sell my bag or should I just hold this overnight, man? Because this might run overnight. But then I was thinking about the type of market that I was in. I was like, nah, I'm gonna just go ahead and take my bag up out of this token. Man, the next morning I woke up, the token sitting at like 10K market cap. I said, good thing I took my money up out of there. No way am I holding no meme coins overnight, man. You can't even hold them overnight. You can only hold the older ones, right? The ones that's been around for like years, right? That have information on the chart. But like these new coins, you can't hold those overnight. Pepe will pump hard. Greetings to everyone. What's up, Papa Gun? I wish ETH would pump past 10K for only one reason. Yeah, ERC20 tokens are going to absolutely send, right? Let's take a look at Ethereum on the weekly and see how we're actually playing out here. Really, really, really looking for ETH to bounce out of this red box here, man. This is the red box of death. If ETH can bounce out of this red box and kind of like start to build support back above 2K, that's a step in the right direction. You got both key moving averages trending down. That's not good. That's not good, chat. That's not good. It's only good if you planning on buying these dips, right? You got the money to plan on buying these dips, you buying dips. But it's like, how will altcoins look if ETH goes to 1,500 or 1,000, right? You got to think about how those alts that you hold in will look if ETH does go to 1,500 or 1,000. So, just proper preparation. If we bounce out of here and hold 2K, let's get it. Let's get it. Like, I hope that happens. Like and subscribe, guys. Lee had a good, it had a good little pump. I was holding my phone and I seen the crypto.com notification come through about Ali token now, and I thought about you, Tales from the Crypto. I said, Tales from the Crypto, he probably happy as hell right now. Ali pumping. Finally, right? I knew you was gonna say something about that on the stream today. When regulation? Who knows, bro? It's more confirmation bias right now, but nice to hear a real outlook. Yeah, yeah, man. I mean, what can I tell you? That's jump start. What can I say? I want us to go up. I want altcoins to pump, but if we got the government and the Fed saying uncertainty, 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 and Trump willing to do what he needs to do to make sure we get Fed cuts, or uncertainty, uncertainty, uncertainty can only be bad, right? Short term, right? But it will give us an opportunity if you have the money, right? If you can make it, right? And if you have consistent income in to buy at great prices. The problem is like, how long will this uncertainty last? Will it be 3 months? Will it be 6 months? Will it be 1 month? Will we pump in May? No one knows how long this can last, because all it takes is for the Fed to come out and say, we're stopping QT. And that could be breaking news anytime out of nowhere. We can just get that news, and then risk on assets are going to pump, right? So, especially when we know global liquidity is at an all-time high, and that the risk on assets that are lagging global liquidity have not caught up to the global liquidity that's sitting at an all-time high. So it's going to be interesting to see what news starts this catalyst and starts this next leg up, right? And if this next leg up will take Bitcoin above 100K, or will BTC once again get rejected at 100K? So just a lot to think about. Millennia got me QE ETH pump. Yeah, that's what I'm betting on right there, Wise Minds. QE gives us that Ethereum pump. You got LimeWire stake? LimeWire, man, it's OG. OG, man. I remember LimeWire back in the day, man, when I was a jit. I got out of all of my memes to be right back where I started from, even harder. I've been DCAing since the middle of the last bull run. Surprisingly, didn't lose anything. Was able to take some profits. Yeah, it's a lot of people that's in that kind of like area, including myself. I want to make sure that at least, um, this cycle, I left with some profit, right? Opposed to just like breaking even or round tripping my entire bag to the point to where you're starting to lose, right? So I think it was really good that I had those phases set up in my strategy. And many people back then had that mindset that you got to have diamond hands, diamond hands. I already foreseen that kind of mentality, kind of like, I didn't really want to say dying, but once the AI coins and stuff came out, a lot of that stuff really changed that mentality. So apparently you got to learn in crypto, right? You got to learn. You got to round trip your bags. You got to go through that to be able to make better decisions when things do heat up again. You got some Crow staked. How do you feel about Crow re-unburning 70 million tokens? I'd love to know you guys' opinion for a house down payment. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Overcome. You got stacks, man. What we need to really see that Bitcoin ecosystem, the DeFi, right? We need to see Bitcoin DeFi heat back up. That would be good. Crow is on some other crap. Yeah, I know a lot of people didn't like what Crow did. They literally unburnt tokens that were burnt, and I think that kind of like put a bad taste in a lot of people's mouth. I always tend to look at things from a business perspective. In order for them to have to had made that decision, it means that it had to be done, right? They have a lot of money tied into marketing, and I'm pretty sure a lot of these platforms within their application cost a lot of money to actually run, right? And us as retail, we just don't understand that, because guess what? Only thing we want is our bags to pump. So if they did that, it's because they probably had to do that, and they probably needed money for something. They paid for all those licenses to make sure that they were, legit in every country, every nation, every state, right? Like plethora of different partnerships that also are on deals. So it's not like they paid it all in one. Like I believe the Staples Center deal was a 20-year deal. So just from a business perspective, I'm pretty sure it had to make sense for them to go along and for people to understand and vote on it. It kind of sucks, right, that the burn wallet isn't actually a burn wallet, but that kind of puts a bad tarnish on burn wallets. But I don't think any other ecosystem is doing that, or has any plans of doing that, right? Normally these burn wallets is supposed to be like, and I've said this before, kind of like throwing your ledger in the ocean and it's gone forever. I didn't know we can unburn, but I fucked with Chris, so we will see. I'm here for the long haul. I think crypto's about to get crazy altogether. They're going to make sure they own the bag straight before ours. Definitely, man. I mean, we just got Solana ETFs. You know, people can be upset about Solana and say, "Oh, Solana is being the reason we don't have altcoin season." But at the end of the day, we just got a Sol ETF approved in the U.S. So, this right there shows you that they like, okay, so we're gonna approve the ETF. We know they got a little casino. We know they got a casino. They already said memes are collectibles. They're pretty much green lighting the casino and tokenization of literally anything can tokenize a phrase, right? They tokenize Thug's phrase when the horses don't stop, they keep going. You know what I'm saying? They tokenized that and made that into a coin, right? I was in the trenches, I seen that coin. So like everything is going to be tokenized. Memes will always be memes as long as virality stands, meaning things can go viral. And we're just in the era of virality where things go viral and things have trends. And crypto has this area in it where it's a social economy. And if you can create hype and you're good at marketing, right, you can really, really pull liquidity or make people money or even extract liquidity, depending on their perspective and how you look at it. The rent is due. Fake burn while unless they have a crawlback function. He said, what the crawlback? That's a knee slapper. Rent is due on that arena they own, bro. They got LeBron and Luca playing at that arena, right, chat? They got LeBron and Luca playing at that arena for sure. 5 year, I thought. Well, you know, the dilution is over a 10-year period. It is over a 10-year period. From what I was seeing. So and to be fair, they also approved the 50 million token burn like 2 days later. So just based off that, it's only really 20 million tokens that got unburnt, right? They unburnt 70 million, and then they approved the 50 million token burn then like 2 days later. So technically, if you offset that, that's like 20 million tokens that got reminted or however you want to say it. What happened? What happened? What Carl say? The rent is due. Yeah, man. I kindly actually like the NFT idea. It makes me think of trading cards or something, rookie cards. Yeah, collectibles, right? As the lady said on the news that we watched the other live stream, Beanie Babies. Uh, Crypto Playground said Beanie Babies were pretty popular, and at one point they were worth a lot of money. So apparently there was a market for Beanie Babies, but then eventually we see where it's at now. So 10 years from now, will we be looking at meme coins? We made fun about that, but then you got to think about it, right? Because that was years ago. 10 years from now, will we be looking at meme coins like Beanie Babies? Like, yeah, we had the little meme coin era, but it kind of sucked. You know what I'm saying? Like, what will be the perspective 10 years from now on meme coins? Like, I would love to know you guys' opinion on that. How many stocks? Yeah, they got stocks A, B, and they also got you can predict on the sports market as well. So like the application, you can't say they're not investing back into the application because the application is really, really good, right? Especially with everything that they have going on. They got prediction markets for sports. They now have a few stocks, right? We know they have the crypto. They've been listing some meme coins. You can get some good low caps, right? So they've been on the up and up, and I frankly respect Chris and everything he's been doing, especially doing things the right way, going into these countries, getting these licenses. You got to respect the man's hustle. You got to respect him from a business perspective. Many people may not understand why they redacted that burn, but my boy just said, rent is due, right? And if you want this marketing, you want us to be seen these places, you got to eat that. As a consumer, you got to eat that. It's part of the investment, guys. I know people don't talk about this a lot, but you gotta, that's the problem. Like people be so, y'all be pressuring these devs. These devs' veins be about to pop out their head because y'all be straight pressuring these devs to make bad decisions, man. LeBron wrong for signing Luca and then missing the whole game. Nah, Bron and Luca been going crazy. Ayo, KG. Bron and Luca been going crazy when they was playing, bruh. Like when Bron and Luca look like they might be contenders this year. I ain't even gonna cap. 10 years from now, crypto will be a currency of AI robots doing our jobs and tasks. Good point. We're going to have golf edition Pepe cars like sports cars 10 years. I like golf edition Pepe. Pepe with the polo shirt on. Golf edition Pepe with the polo shirt on. Cue the contract address. Last time y'all did that, y'all went and made created a pump fund token, which is exactly what we was talking about. We was talking about AI Pepe King, and then somebody went to pump fund and created an AI Pepe King token. See, I'm not about to, y'all not about to get me again with that, right? Oh yeah, I like golf edition Pepe, right? Next thing I look on pump fund, they got Pepe in a polo talking about golf edition Pepe. I know how y'all get. People need to watch Warren Buffett's portfolio growth video over 20 years. Something that times is down bad, then it just rips. Man, Bobby C, beautiful comment, bro. Beautiful comment, man. Beautiful comment, bro. Beautiful comment, bro. Yeah, man. Patience, 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 patience. That matters. That matters, man. We got to go through it to get to it. Sometimes you got to go through it to get to it. Beautiful comment, Bobby C. Appreciate you, good brother. Taxes are due every month for businesses. True. Yeah, man. Bills got to be paid. The light bills got to be paid, bro. You know what I'm saying? What Drake said. Drake said he was paying cash money bills for years. You feel me? Like the bills got to get paid. AB laughing because he know. AB, you be in the trenches. You know, bro. You know how it is, bro. You know how it is. Soon as we go on Pump Fun, where we gonna see Pepe in a goddamn polo called Golf Pepe Edition. You know what I'm saying? You know how them Pepe tokens be bonding. It don't matter what anything Pepe be bonding. Now it probably rug after it bond because that's just the state of the market, but they do be bonding pretty quick. Rog legs took he said I was in the chat with yeah, the AI Pepe King, they went crazy, bro. And then they went and created a pump fund. So you know how it is. Taxes are due for every business. It is, man. We don't look at crypto as businesses. We look at it as tech, right? So that's why it's technically, or whatever they call crypto these days, because it's not a security, right? So I don't even know what is it these days. What is it? I don't know what it is. You gotta go to the tomb, go to the moon. You gotta go to the tomb to go to the moon, man. You gotta get to it to get through it, wise minds, bro. It's been tough, man. It's been tough, bro. It's been tough, man. But I've been, in the little downtime that we've been having, I've been having a little fun, like creating new things and coding and stuff like that, and just learning as much about AI as possible, fine tuning my skill set, and and that's why I'm so like enamored with AI and know that it's going to be a hit in the next 2 to 5 years as far as an investment thesis because we're already implementing it into everything that we do daily. And it makes sense. It's like think about the people that when we was watching Scarface, right? We was watching Scarface back in the day and they had them big ass cell phones. Y'all know what I'm talking about, like them big cell phones, right? They use the military big joints, right? Them big cell phones. Think about it. There was investors then that was looking at it like, man, this could be a good investment. But I mean, I don't know, right? And there was people that was really believed that that was going to be a really good investment. And if they invest now, in the next 5 to 10 years, their life would be changed. So think about all the people that was looking at those cellular phones then and was kind of like on the fence because they didn't understand, right? But the people that did invest became buku rich 5 to 10 years down the line. That's how I look at AI, right? Similar to how we looked at the internet, right? There's probably like a plethora of different stocks and stuff during the internet boom that some did good, some didn't do well. Who knows, right? But people who invested into the right ones, 5 to 10 years, lives changed forever, not just for a few years, forever. So just like they implemented cellular phones, it's the same way they're implementing AI. And that's how I look at it. I look at it as this is new, but this is going to be here for the next 20, 25 years, even longer. So if I can get my investments right now, right, 5 years from now, I ain't got to really worry about nothing. Those phones were great. You had the big phones back in the day? Did you use the phone second time and was like, you know what? I'm about to invest into this because these phones about to make me a whole lot of money in 5 to 10 years, right? Did you have the phones back in the day? Go for me with a cigar. The community is creating a community token. Bro, that'd be crazy if y'all really created a slick community token and everybody in the community just came like went behind it. That's what crypto needs. They need a community token right now that the trenches can rally around, right? We got a community token, but you know how y'all are. No pressure. Yeah, like just like the automobile, we went from horse to car. Perfect example, bro. Automobile. Like people who were building those first automobiles, they couldn't have not looked at this like, damn, this gonna be a good investment. They could, and it was probably people that was still hating back then, like, ah, man, I don't need that. What I need that for? I got a horse, man. I got a horse. They probably can't even make that faster than my horse. I'll just ride my horse, man. I ain't about to deal with that. I gotta put water in it and what they had to do to the engine back in the day, they had to kind of like wind the engine up and stuff. It probably was some pessimistic ass people back then that was like, man, I can't do all this. I'd rather just ride my horse, man. This ain't gonna do nothing. This ain't going nowhere. They could also use them for self-defense. Bro, wise minds. Why is you over here trying to where you at? Chirp and flip phones were the best. Oh man, guys, the chirp. Y'all know when they had us out there in all of these different communities and stuff, right? Back in the day, they had us with the chirp phones, right? So your supervisor could always reach you, right? All they had to do was like chirp. Like the only thing is, right, I used to hate when I used to be with a customer and the supervisor riding around looking for me. It's nighttime, right? I'm trying to get my sales quota. You feel me? I'm trying to get my sales quota because, I need to get this bag, and when I get my sales quota, I get bonuses, right? So, I know I was supposed to be, get picked up, but now I'm going a little overtime, right? My supervisor looking for me. I'm about to close a customer. They beep beep cursing me out through the cursing me out through the chirp, bro. Just blew my sale. I'm like, oh man, come on. You gotta be professional, bro. If you gonna come through the chirp, you can't come through the chirp just like cursing me out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Plus I got all these sales. Don't do the top salesman like that, bro. It was crazy. There was a little licensee that people were wild back then. I can imagine, man. Licenses, roads. We went from giant brick phones to tiny flip phones. That's a bar, second time. That's a bar, bro. We went from giant brick phones to tiny flip phones. We went from giant brick phones to tiny flip phones. Let's go. That's a bar. Don't hit me on that Nextel chirp. That's an OG right there. That's how I know. That's how I know. Y'all from the South, right? I think that was a Memphis track right there. Nextel chirp. Then 3 6 Mafia make that like with Gangsta Boo and Lil Chat. I think that was like that whole wave right there. Y'all, hey, that's man. I tell you, man. The new school. If y'all watching this, y'all got it so easy these days, man. Y'all got it easy these days, bro. Take advantage of it, right? Things were different back in the day, but things were different, but a lot more like simple and peaceful. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. What's the damn deal, Millie? Bro, I ain't have the pagers. See, I ain't that old, wise mind. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had the pagers, bro. I ain't that old, bro. I ain't that old, dog. But I know people who had pagers. Y'all is crazy. Y'all going crazy. If Pepe get the $1, you get a Bugatti, man. I hope Pepe get the $1 for you can get your Bugatti, bro. I hope it get to one whole dollar so you can get your Bugatti. How's Pepe looking anyway? Y'all are crazy, man. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all be tripping. How Pepe looking at anyway? Pepe don't look bad though, bro. To be honest with you, man, like Pepe does not look bad, bro. It doesn't. It doesn't. It like Pepe. They talk all that smack about the dudes who sold they Pepe, the devs, bro. But Pepe don't look bad, bro. It's still a strong project, and it was just an overreaction anyway, man. That's what people do. They overreact. They overreact. But Pepe, man, not bad. It did break the trend, right? You want to see it get over the 618 for sure, but it's not like a real ugly downtrend chart, right? It's a strong chart. Yeah, it's on the downtrend, but it's a very strong chart. And this support right here at the 786 has been strong support. Now, if you break the 786, that's when it can get ugly, right? You do not want you do not want Pepe to break the 786, right? Because there ain't no structure. And it's going only structure is back where it started. And that would be super ugly. So as long as it can hold here, and man, oh man, you at the bottom. You at the bottom of this support. You at the support, right? You don't want this thing to put in a, and even if it do put in a higher low here, right? Bear case, you just at least want this thing to just kind of like hang around here, right? Right, and then kind of bounce up. You just don't want it to break the 786 because the only structure that's left is the structure that I have circled here, and that's gonna be a fierce little drop, man. That's gonna be a fierce little drop. So I just hope altcoins bounce from here, man, so people don't have to go through this. That's rushing the bodies dips. Hopefully altcoins bounce from here. Hopefully, man. Hopefully. But Pepe looks strong. It just needs to hold that support for sure. For the age of the phone in the bag, phone in the bag. That was Fab song, right? Hold on, lag, internet, no free range for 9. Camera wish. Bro, we was going through it, bro. I remember having to like go to the store and buy a card, bro, just to get my phone on. Like I gotta go get a card. You joking? What you joking about? I didn't even see it, Serge. To be honest, bro, I didn't see it. Call me after 9. Then they see mobile and phone beeper. Jesus coin. Let's see. Let's check out Jesus coin. Let's get out Jesus coin for jumper and see what we got here. Jesus is going right around $3 million market cap. Not bad. Well, $5 million market cap, should I say? I don't know. I keep forgetting they did the burns. ETH fees are still very, 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 very low, chat. So ETH fees are still very, 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 very low. So like that is the good thing about buying these ERC20. If you're doing anything like on Uniswap and you ain't, you buying tokens that are not listed on exchanges, ETH fees are very, very cheap now. Stock RSI cross on Jesus on the weekly, but until ETH dominance starts rising and ETH BTC starts rising, it's just gonna be a very, very hard environment, man, for any ERC meme coin, not just Jesus coin. I'm not just pointing out that for Jesus coin. I'm just saying for any ERC20 meme coin, until ETH really starts performing, it's going to be hard. Looks like it's finally trying to break this downtrend here on the daily. It's been a fierce downtrend, right? Getting it back above this 25-day EMA would be very, very good for Jesus coin. 4 hours. Let's go to lower time frames because, lower time frames has been very, very good for people that's trading. Yeah, just getting a little stuck here at this neckline on the 4 hour. You really want to see it get above this neckline here, but at the end of the day, it's putting in higher highs and higher lows. It's on a stairway to heaven. Jesus coin is literally on the stairway to heaven on the 4 hour. So if ETH really starts to bounce, this could be a good, you look back at this, and think like, and this could be any meme coin that looks like this. I'm not specifically stamping Jesus coin. I want to make that clear, right? But any ERC20 meme coin, right? You can, pick out Vitalik's cat, right? Hemil, whatever. So many different opportunities, But Land Wolf is another good one that I keep an eye on, right? Andy, right? You know, these memes that were popping, right? Back in the day. We gotta say back in the day, right? Because it was a year feel like 10 years in crypto. So you gotta say back in the day. These memes that was popping in back in the day that a community are still vibing, that have these strong charts and these strong areas of accumulation when the ETH dominance and ETH BTC starts to go higher and start flying again, a lot of these tokens that's oversold, man, they're gonna pump. They're gonna pump, and they're gonna put in really, really quick pumps. I'm telling you, they're gonna pump for like a month. It don't like these bullish runs that we be having. If you go look at the charts, they only be lasting for like a month, 2 months, month, 2 months, right? I mean, what's this? One, two, three, four. Um, Last time Jesus coin had a huge pump, it pumped for like 2 months straight, right? So it'd be like a month, 2 months, and you gotta take advantage of it. But these are ETH coins, so we know we need ETH ecosystem to start performing, and that's what's gonna get us to where we're at. The key is, are you willing to take on that pain here by buying these dips, accumulating these dips? And again, it could be any meme coin, right? Earlier today, I seen Elon bounce 20% when I was on crypto.com. I was like, that's a nice good bounce from Doja on Mars, right? It bounced like 20% earlier. Right now it's at 11%, but it bounced right off those lows, right off those lows. So you basically just sniping the local bottoms, right? You're looking at tokens that have looked like they're bottoming and that have these cult communities, right? One thing we've learned from tokens like XRP and Cardano is no matter how bad the chart may look, when you got like a delusional, and I'm not saying Elon or any community specifically, but if you got a community and it could be uh um Bobby Boucher meme coin, okay? Let's say Bobby Boucher meme coin has a delusional community where no matter what happens, these MFers just super bullish. You like, bro, how can you do these? But those communities, you still see those meme coins that have those communities and charts kind of look like this. Those are the ones that you buy. It don't matter what it is, you can pick your own, right? You can pick your own community, go hang around. If you like the culture, you like the culture. Those are the ones you buy. And when that ETH dominance or that SOL dominance starts to fly, and that SOL BTC and that ETH BTC starts to fly, these tokens will make very volatile moves, right? I mean, it's very simple. You can, look, like these tokens here get a lot of motion. This is Mirage's list. These tokens here get a lot of motion. And if you just go down this list, okay, this is what I would do, right? I'm gonna just go down Mirage's list, and I'm gonna just pick something off Mirage's list that has the smallest market cap because I want the most potential, and I know if most of Mirage's clan, they're gonna be buying the clan token. So let's go here and see what we can find. We got Mini. That's a $5 million market cap. Hold on, we got to go to current market cap. It's $7 million market cap. The USA coin on Solana is a $5 million market cap. All right, USA coin starts pumping. So let's go to USA coin because that's an example where you're like, okay, if the USA coin start pumping, you gotta assume that the USA meme coin is going to start pumping. So we just head over here to the USA meme coin and we check it out, right? Well, I guess we'll just go to this one here on Sol, and what we're looking for. Why is it a $14 million market cap? Man, this must have been an old list. But anyway, this will work. But this is what I'm talking about. We go to Mirage's list. We just go buy the shit with the lowest market cap. I really don't really care. I just want the things that got the most potential, right? And has the best setup. That's what I'm looking for because I know Mirage about to pump these. And he about to buy them low cap ones too because he know they can make the most potential. He not slow, bro. He's very, very smart and calculated. These dudes know what they doing. Trust me, they know what they're doing. So we gotta already be prepared. So right now, this is what I'm doing. I'm sniping opportunities, right? I'm looking like, okay, once SOL dominance and BTC start pumping, I'm going straight to Mirage list because this is what everybody talk about on crypto Twitter. And I'm buying the chart that has the best setup and smallest market cap. And we riding that thing out. Very, 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 very simple. Very, very understanding. It's not too hard. You go find his list and you find the stuff that got the lowest market cap, right? This token you can see putting in some pretty good accumulation. So I would add this to the list. It's on Mirage's list. It checks off a major narrative, which is the USA coins narrative. And if XRP and every USA coin start pumping because of anything, Trump could say crypto reserve, we're buying every altcoin on altcoin reserve, whatever. News starts sending USA coins. 70% chance that this USA Solana coin absolutely rockets. Absolutely rockets. And again, you can go straight to the list and do the same thing, right? Mini $7 million market cap. It's a cat in a banana. Maybe this is people like cute cats, right? Anything, right? Maybe you a person that got $20,000, $30,000, and you don't want to buy nothing that has a small market cap. You want to, you don't want to take too much, risk, right? Then I would look at something like the Bitcoin token on his list, right? This has a pretty good market cap, but it's less than $1 billion. If I really want to get crazy with it, I'll look at something like SPX, right? I'll look at SPX. And like I said, this was a year ago when they made this list, right? So, again, these tokens have all went down 80-90%. And I'm not saying you got to do this. You can go to USA coins on Coin Market Cap and you can utilize this same strategy and buy utility tokens. You can just go straight to US top made tokens in USA, in America, go straight to market cap and just look at the ones that got the smallest market cap. I definitely like that Rio. Rio is listed here in the USA section with only a $32 million market cap, and it's an OG RWA play. You got Node AI, GPU play. So it doesn't necessarily have to be meme coins. But what I'm telling you guys, just from what I'm doing, I'm not looking at trying to buy anything new. I'm looking at things that already had a 70-80% crash that fall under these big, like, hot narratives and that have small market caps, right? Me. And you can go into higher market caps, but I see some good ones already, like Tara, Taxara. This is a very, very, very good token. Rio, very good token. GPU, very, very good token. And it's easy for me because I've already done research on these. So I don't really gotta, y'all always talk about ZBCN, right? So very, very PAL AI is in the USA section. Like, look at all of this, man. Really, really good stuff in the USA section. And you don't gotta pull your hair out trying to do research and find low caps. You can really keep this next little phase super simple. Super simple. I know that was a lot, but something told me to say that to y'all. Let's get into some of these comments here. See what we got. Rick says he only believes in Bonk and Pepe. All right. Bitcoin did that, so hopefully ETH don't have to go through that. Two great plays. Bonk over Whiff. I like Grass on Soul. We are on computer time. Things do move faster. Altcoin season is not until October in Xmas Rally. That would be nice. That would be nice, Lewis. Is that what CP? Elon. Yeah, man. I mean, nah, just say us. Nah, bro. I can't just say y'all. Nah. That's just like a ridiculous comment, Cryptic Martian. There's a lot of good culture coins out there. I like the Retardio token. That clown is from Roblox because my daughter plays it. Yeah, and I think they got a Retardio casino as well, AOKG. They got a really, really nice thing that they built over there on Retardio. Create your entrance is CP. People tell me I'm dog with that better than Pepe. I don't know. I wouldn't say it's better than Pepe, but it's fell a lot, and there's a lot of opportunity, and it's a pretty popular token. So, I mean, it could do well. Bull trap or what? Bull trap? How is this a bull trap? Things is not pumping, bro. This ain't no bull trap. This look like the market is starting to react truly to what Powell said. Like I said, what would happen yesterday when everybody hopped in here and was talking about we going to have altcoin season and Trump was and Powell was dovish. I'm like, where was you can never say anybody's dovish if they mention the word uncertainty. Once a person say uncertainty, dovish goes all the way out the window. Uncertainty and dovish don't even go together. So, in my opinion, once he said uncertainty 110 times, I already knew next day the market would be reacting like this. And the fact that it pumped immediately after he spoke was even more context that I needed to know that that was a very, 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 very manipulated rally. Now, here's the thing. This could be a manipulated dump. We could easily dump, right? And the market could easily start to price in the Fed's words right here, right? Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. The market can easily start to price in. Beginning in April, the committee will slow the pace of decline of its security holdings by reducing the monthly redemption cap on Treasury securities from 25 billion to 5 billion. That, coupled with the liquidity wave alone, could start our next leg up. If the market looks at this like, okay, QT could be coming to an end. So, even what we're seeing now could be a fake dump, but we won't know, right? We won't know. We'll know if it's fake or not, should I say, once the stock market starts reacting. So once stocks start reacting in either a bullish or bearish manner, we'll have an idea of what's about to happen with crypto. It's really that simple. It's really that simple. It's really that simple, guys. It's really, really that simple, right? And then, like I said, just looking at this liquidity chart here. Yeah, it says 25, 2026 is like the peak of this cycle. And then we head into some dark times before the next like super explosive cycle. So I am seeing content come out bear market time. The manipulation by the government could be possible. More time to load. Yeah, uncertainty equals not good. That's facts, Mexican Rush Righteous. That's facts, man. I know a lot of people don't love to like fight the Fed, but man, I'm retired. They've been giving out knockout blows for years, man. And ain't no, and they almost undefeated, bro. They almost undefeated. They almost undefeated. The only way you win is when you get up on plays in a monetary policy, an environment where monetary policy is tight, and you get up on plays and you take your profits. That's how you win. That's how you win. But you know, we just be so bullish, bro, that we not looking at things we should be looking at. I can't wait till we dump. I'm buying 2 blue chips and 4 meme coins. Yeah, some good blue chips and meme coins on sale. He just bought $50 of Pepe. Huh? You got even more bullish on Pepe. Huh? I'm going to grab 10 validators as well. Where do you plan on doing validation, man? That's what's up. I think the room checkout after he said that. I think they shut the TV off and bought a little. I got my 5 main plays. Won't be as diluted as I was before. Yeah. The guys, and I said I'm doing the same thing. Major consolidation to my portfolio. You don't need more than 5 tokens. I've expressed this, right, and I thought about it, right. I don't normally like watch. I don't normally watch Jerry Bansfield's content. But I stumbled across a video, right? And I was talking about it, I think, a couple lives ago, right? And I was like, it was a video where he was expressing why it's important to, if you're invested into an ecosystem, whether it's your ETH, ICP, Tau, Cardano, whatever your favorite ecosystem is, he encouraged you to actually use the ecosystem, right? Use it. Use the wallet, check things out, see how it is, try to create something, like use the ecosystem, see if it's worth, and it could lead to more retail coming, right? Similar to what we do with the Solana ecosystem. It's so fluent, right? You hop on Phantom, bam, you connect your wallet, you in the casino, right? 1, 2, 3, right? Unfortunately, every ecosystem isn't like that, right? So if you buy a token and you use you buy a token, a little bit of the token to use the ecosystem, and you don't like the ecosystem, why are you holding the token? And he made a great point. He made a great point. If the ecosystem is something that's clunky, you can't use, you don't like it, more times than, and you're a crypto person, more times than not, the average retail person won't use it either. So like now's the time to really, really start to use these ecosystems and see if it's worth your money. This your money you putting into this stuff. We be just throwing money frivolously. I'm not frivolous. We be just throwing money into things. We just like, it's crypto. This might pump low cap, bam, right? But now in an area where they're highlighting a utility, and we can enter this era where utility tokens could shine, tokens that's actually really building things could shine. This is the time right now to use some of that stuff and see if it's something you actually like and actually want to put your money behind it. So I would encourage anybody, if you're using ADA or if you're using Taos, and right now I've just been using Taos ecosystem, and I really, really like how things work, how I can just buy subnets, I can invest into AI at its early stages and stake my Tao. They make it really, really easy to understand and things of that sort. So just the gist of what I'm saying is, guys, just, if you're gonna buy into an ecosystem, I'm not saying a meme and stuff like that. This is different. I'm talking about your go-tos, your utility tokens, right? You're buying into these ecosystems, you're buying into XRP. Use the wallet. See if you like it. Try to do things within the ecosystem. And he made perfect sense inside the video. And I was like, you know what? I never really thought of that. I never really, really thought of that, right? Like, I'm just like doing research, looking at partnerships, test it here and there, but I'm not really like seeing if I like the tech. Great point. Went out on a fire, dude. It's where I see. So I'm at the Y the other day with I did not know shit. Where where does Jerry Banfield live? Was he hooping? Overcome, was he hooping? He's a very look, dude is a very animated guy. So I would just imagine seeing him at the Y had to been the funniest shit you see, bro. I could just imagine because dude's so animated, bro. Just seeing him in real life had to been some real funny shit, man. Hope we can retire my single mom. I hope you can too, Fikri, man. I really, wish you and your moms well, bro. I want everybody to reach the monumental success, not just for themselves, but for their family line as well. So salute to you, man. Kudos to you. We're all human, man. We all go through things. We all go through things. Yeah, I probably trip out if I see Jerry Bansfield in real life. Jasmine, XRP, XEN, and Bitcoin AD are my main plays. Sheeb and Myriad are my fun money plays that I'll get 80% of all time highs. That's not a bad portfolio, Rawhead. I like it, man. You got Jasmine for data. You got XRP for payments and banking. Not really sure what XEN does, but I know it's pretty popular. You got BTC, right? Your digital gold. You got your ecosystem layer one there, ADA. A lot of people like ADA, and it's been shielded by the president himself. Now you got Sheeb, which is pretty popular and has stood the test of time as a meme coin, and Myria, which is an up and coming gaming studio, right? The jury is still out for Myria, but it was one of the tokens I made good money in back in the gaming run. We're in St. Pete. He actually lives in Florida, in St. Petersburg. That's crazy, bro. Banfield. I can see Jerry Mansfield going ham with it. Mexican righteous, bro. I can see him doing some crazy shit too, bro. That's why I'm laughing, bro, because he is a very animated character, bro. So I can see him doing. I can see bro going ham with extra with an Iverson headband. Yo, when bro be doing his music, bro, he be having me dying, bro. I be scrolling through Twitter and he be got like random rapping, like random like music videos that he post on Twitter. Bro be having me dying, bro. He's definitely a character. Mexican righteous, you funny as hell, dog. I had good strategy. Did have quite a bit of crow, but I rotated that back in the 70 after the bullshit proposal. Did you hear the first part of my stream, Rawhead Nick, where I was talking about the proposal? If not, maybe listen to the first part of the stream and just give it a chance. Just give it a chance and have a little bit of understanding um about how much capital it actually takes to run an enterprise, because that's what Crow is, an enterprise, right? They got tons of money tied up in the marketing. I know just off how Chris has been moving with compliance and regulation, that if they had to unburn some tokens, it was a reason they had to do it. It's not something they would just do to hurt investors. It was a reason they had to do it, and it's probably for the greater good of the further future of the enterprise, because they got a lot going on. I'm looking at Shivinu with this. Do something. Do something. Just something I didn't catch it. Elon would be the meme coin of choice, but CDC is my main exchange, so 70 billion or not, I'm with them. Yeah, I agree with you, AB. That's the exchange that I use, and I'm riding with Crow. I'm riding with Crow. I'm riding with Crow, AB. I'm with you, 110%. I'm riding with Crow. That's my exchange. Crow is like my bank, bro. Crow is like my bank, so I'm not taking no Crow FUD on this stream right now. I ain't taking no Crow FUD on. I'm just messing with y'all. I didn't FUD Crow before, right? But that's my bank. That's my bank. It's literally my bank. And big fan of Chris, and it had to be a reason why this was done. How do I start an AI trading bot? I can tell you, but again, I'm still learning myself. So right now, I'm kind of like learning how to code scripts, my own personal script. But until I actually successfully code a script, I won't be able to actually tell you how to start one. But that's something that's on my bucket list. ZBCN, yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's actually a USA coin as well. So I mean, guys, we got this whole list, man. Just flip this thing from market cap back and buy you the lowest, not financial advice, but this is what I'm doing. I'm buying, so, I'm buying a few coins off this US, maybe two. I'm probably buying two coins off this USA list, right? One low cap, one blue chip. You know, that's what I'm doing. I'm making it simple. Well, if things go down lower, I don't see you don't got to rush into buying now. You can just gradually load up, right? Gradually load up. Yeah, we need more likes. I'm happy, man. You're an early investor in Sheeb. That's positive, bro. I can't afford Crow gas fees. I need the hyperbolic time capsule. You don't like Crow's gas fees when you buy a token or when you sell a token? Only meme coin have ETF is Doge and Bonk. Yeah, I seen Bonk potentially get an ETF. When I seen that, that was crazy, bro. That was crazy, bro. I think Sheeb should have got chosen before Doge, but again, a lot of people don't like how Sheeb and Chiptoshi and the gang been moving. I have a Grok 3 making my profile picture. But Grok makes good profile pictures. I'm kind of confused where that came from, Overcome, but I don't know. Maybe he was talking to AOKG. I was a little bit confused there. Um, oh, so we pretty much talked about our game plan. We talked about our game plan. I just gave y'all my personal game plan. Everybody, we looking at this. Is what we looking at. We talked about these cycles outside of just the Bitcoin 4-year cycle. We also talked about some of the catalysts that will continue at some point to push the price. Right. These are some of the things that have happened. Sold ETF, Pakistan legalizing crypto, the SEC no longer pursuing appeal in Ripple case, no FOMC meeting in April, maybe a Fed's minute. We still will have CPI in the data that will come out, and more states talking about investing a percentage of public funds into Bitcoin. This here could start a domino effect, right? We'll have the government itself is talking about buying 1 million Bitcoin, and now just imagine if 30% of the states do it in the US, and a few countries or nations do it. This could, really be the catalyst that pushes Bitcoin into the area of 150, 200K, and we can get that crazy rotation of liquidity into Ethereum and finally get the altcoin season that you guys been begging for, right? That we all want, the altcoin season. Memes are pumping today, man. Bunk up 7%, Pepe pumping, Elon pumping, Floki. All right, good to see some of these blue chip memes really moving today. Not saying Crow is BS. It's the whole unburned thing that turned me out. I thought once the token was burned, it was gone forever. It wasn't a long term hold for me, so no harm done. Yeah, Rawhead, I agree. That's the whole thing that kind of, threw me off. But I don't think there's no other platform doing that. I don't think ETH or Binance, wallets work like that. They're actually dead wallets. But I am a little bit intrigued with the idea of something being considered a burn wallet and it not being a burn wallet. Yeah, that can spark concern. I'm not even gonna cap with you. That is not really good for like a good look. It's really not a good look. It's not. If you were to call it a lock, well, yeah, we locked 70 million tokens or whatever, how many tokens it was, and now we're unlocking them. That's different. People would understand that, okay, we got an unlock coming. People are prepared. They can make decisions accordingly. But then you go and vote, and now you're saying you out of nowhere, these tokens are coming back after they're supposed to be burnt. I understand. I truly understand it, man. I truly understand it 110%. Yeah, AI is getting crazy, right? AI is getting crazy, man, and I love it. I love utilizing AI. I mean, I love it, man. I love it. I love utilizing AI. I love it, bro. I ain't even gonna cap. I ain't even gonna cap, bro. AI. Baby. Log in and register. How I log in and register? I heard people like meme coin now, not alts. What's your thought? People like all types of coins. People like all types of coins. Major concern. Chris has an AMA on the 25th. Hopefully he explains better. AB says major concern. Yeah, man. Major freaking concern. Crow is that like a living somebody that's unalive. Yeah, guys, I understand, man. That's probably the first time people have ever heard that in the history of burns. Like most people have accepted that when we burn something, we send it to these dead wallets that are inaccessible unless some supercomputer does some crazy super hack and uncover keys to burn wallets. But what's the chances that it happened, right? Exactly. Very, very. That's the only thing that could re-hack a burn wallet, right? But and we're what years away from some type of quantum supercomputer being able to do that. But at the end of the day, for the most part, people looked at these burn wallets as wallets that are inaccessible for anybody or anything. Once it's burnt, it's burnt. That's it. It's gone. You'll never have to get it again, right? I can't never go and retrieve the burnt community tokens that I've burnt, right? I can't never go retrieve those ever again, right? Because they're burnt. they're gone forever. That's what most people assume with these burn wallets. So, yes, Chris has an AMA coming up. I'll tune into that, see what they got, what they talking about. But Crow is Crow. I use Crow daily. You know what I mean? And it kind of sucks when news comes out like this, and I get it. I get it. Oh. I avoid memes like the plague. I put money into 6 or 7 and lost all on. Nick, you lost all. You every meme outside of Sheeb you took an L on, bro. It's like it's way. I ain't even gonna lie, Nick. It's way harder today. I will say that, like, man. But just 2 months ago, like the trenches was a little bit easier. Like you can go and pump fun and you can make you some quick money. Now, man, it's really PvP. It's the worst it's ever been, chat. It's the worst it's ever been. It's like daily runners ain't even going to 1 million. They barely holding 100K. They barely holding 100K. And it's like people keep spawning and minting new tokens. Shut down for a while. Just be like, okay, no more. We're just cooling for the rest of the month. No token creation for the next 90 days. Let the market cool off a little bit. Force people to go back into holding and having diamond hands and really building and creating a community, right? Force people to go back to that mindset. Oh, and now you can't buy them back. Yeah. Zombie Inu, Shinja, vote, my lady. Zombie Inu and Shinja. I never took a hit at those, but I did have a little vote, and I did have some my ladies at one point as well. So I feel you on those. Granted, my ladies was actually a W, but kind of broke even there on vote Inu. I think I got into all the comments. All right, chat, that's it. Appreciate everybody that showed up, man. We went crazy. We talked about everything we needed to talk about, man. We know the market is going through uncertainty, so we just got to prepare for that uncertainty. You know what I'm saying? We got to do what we got to do to increase our hustle. We got to get our money up, make sure we got fresh dry powder coming in so we can be able to take advantage of the market regardless of what it chooses. Some POIs to pay attention to. Of course, the stock market. We want to see how the stock market reacts to J Powell's comments. Will the market start to price in the fact that QT may be coming to an end? Will some of the bullish news that we're seeing, like SOL ETFs, XRP SEC case being dropped, will some of this stuff start to also bake in and start our next leg up as that wave of liquidity comes to? We can't argue against the fact that the global M2 is sitting at all-time highs, so one can only assume that at some point we'll see a next leg up for risk on assets. Will the tariffs continue to hurt the market, as Jay Powell says? And as he watches data, when will we truly get our first Fed cut of the year? I don't think we got a Fed cut of the year. Will we get a Fed cut of the year? I don't think we got a Fed cut this year. When will we get our first Fed cut this year, right? Will it be April? No, we don't have a March. Will it be June? No. Would it be May? Will it be June? Will he even cut it? Trump is saying he got to cut it. So uncertainty is the theme. Until then, we'll continue to monitor the market. I'm looking for more confirmation, so I'm being a little bit conservative here, but also making sure I'm leaving notes of my research and things that I do want to start taking a chop at with some liquidity once they go down a little bit lower. So I'm anticipating we see a little bit more pain, chat. But if we do rush into the next leg up, I'm not against seeing some altcoins move here, right? Because it'll give us some chance to make some money, whether that be short term, mid-term, or long term. Have a lovely Thursday. Peace out to the chat. Remember, Thursday sets the tone for the rest of your week, guys. I'm going to see y'all with it. It's your boy, Crypto Millie. I'm out.